Good morning, VC. Coming to you on a Sunday morning here in lovely upstate New York. The sun is blazing in this morning. I'm listening to a blazingly experimental folk duo, Pelt, or trio. Look at the sun rays coming in. It made me figure I should put it on. And hope everyone's well. This is a quick thing for all of you who are interested in my band, Material Objects. Are sort of an indie post-punk. We're definitely getting to some more, weird lands, external lands on this new record that we're working on, which we're going to be in Chicago on October 4th and 5th and 6th, recording at Electrical Audio with Greg Norman. That is coming up. More details about that in a second. So this video is about that, and also my radio show, which I just restarted. It's called Threading the Needle. It's on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern time here. And it's only every other Saturday right now. So I just had my first one yesterday. I'll link to it below. You can listen to it. The show is based on having a lot of guests and really talking about music I've been listening to over the last few weeks. So it's very much an active sort of dialogue, or I should say diary of what I've been listening to, and I talk a lot more on the show, and I have a guest with me, so we really get into the music a lot more, but of course we play records. My previous show, Searching for a Thread, I did 400 episodes, and those are all still available. I'll link to that. The show page for Searching for a Thread will become the new page and the new podcast for Threading the Needle. Obviously I'm trying to continue that sort of idea with the needle, of course, the stylus. But the previous 400 episodes will still be available to listen to, and it's just going to take on a new name as Threading the Needle. But for right now, the podcast and the streaming page of Mixcloud I have to update, so you can listen to the show I just did yesterday at the link below via the playlisting app the radio station uses, Spinitron. I did the first show with my guest, my wife Angela, so check that out. And as I said, we'll be in Chicago October 4th, recording our 10 songs. It's not all going to fit on one LP. Sorry, I'm in and out of the sunlight here. It's not all going to fit on one LP, so we got to figure out what we're doing there. But it is 10 songs. We're going to start them in Chicago, and hopefully we're not going to finish it there. We're going to finish it here in near Ithaca, where we recorded the last two EPs. And we're excited. We're excited to be in Chicago. I don't know if I'll get to meet any of you in Chicago. Maybe. We're going to primarily be recording. We're staying with friends. We may even be staying at Electrical Audio for one night, which they have living quarters there. So, stoked about that. I'm going to talk about this limited EP in a second. But I do want to throw out this. In 2025... in June, I'd like to try to set up a tour now, which is the time to do it. So if you're in any of these cities, I would love your help. If you know of anyone you can put me in touch with, someone who's in a band who can set up a show, someone who sets up shows at any kind of venue, DIY venues, punk spaces, galleries, yes, actual venues, we'd love your help. So if you're in Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., or Baltimore, or maybe even both, Charlotte, Richmond, Knoxville, I think I'll have no problem there because our drummer Trey is from Knoxville. And then I'm looking at Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. So any of those cities, I don't know if the whole tour will be all those shows, but that's what I'm looking at as a routing. So summer of 2025, looking at June of 2025, if you can help, get in touch with me, please. You can do that at the band page, or at the materialobjectsband@gmail.com, or just comment or whatever. You can find me, Instagram, Seeking a Thread, Material Objects, Instagram. So that's that. The tour we're really excited to try to do. Obviously, we're really excited to record in Chicago at Electrical Audio, home of Steve Albini. Rest in power. And to help, it's going to be about a 9-hour drive there. And to help us with gas money, and to help us sort of further fund the recording budget, we're releasing right now, a limited version of this EP, which is sold out. This is the first passing through, released in December, or late November of 2023. This is the one that's sold out. So I'm just showing it because now we have 10 copies of a new edition. Now, the only reason I have 10 copies, it's actually 13, but 3 for each member of the band are being held. We've made the Lost Architecture edition of Passing Through with this maroon brown, sort of maroony brown sort of variant. Now, the reason I have extras is because when we pressed the record, we had them make, they asked if we wanted the overrun, which you always get an overrun when you press a record, and they had 13 copies of just the vinyl. So they sent those. I didn't even think we'd sell all the 100 we made, but we did, thanks to all of you. And some of you missed out, so now I have an additional 10 copies of this. And what I did, because the last one was a fold-out, this one was a fold-out if you remember. It folds out to reveal the leaves, which were coming into fall again. I got this bad sun here today. In the insert, this new one I printed up. We did a special variant with our friend Chad, who does the designs, with the purple, or the maroon I should say, and I printed it on nice, here's a sample of a slick, I printed it on nice textured paper, and I mounted it on old record sleeves. So this one is Percy Faith, maybe you can see it. And I picked really the sturdiest, most nice, cheap record sleeves I could find so we can mount right on that, so it has a real thick feel now, and the textured artwork has a real nice, feels really good. It's a real heavy duty pressing now. And inside, now it's a little tight. Everyone who gets these, it's a little tight. But of course you have a record and a piece of Lost Architecture. These are all from large format prints, plots that were done at the AAP school where I work. All the architecture students, they make designs and renders, and they print out their plans and their ideas. And at the end of the semester, they just get thrown away. So I rescued a bunch. Each one of the, 13, but 10 for you, has a different piece in it. Here's one. It goes there. This one is in this one. Here's another one, just to give you an idea. I think this one's a little different. This one has this in it. So it's a it's an insert. It's an additional insert. A randomly inserted piece of Lost Architecture. And each one will be numbered. I haven't done the numbering yet, but. So I'm asking for $30 plus $5 shipping on these. And again, it's to help us essentially pay for gas and to hopefully stay in this hotel we want to, or stay at the Electrical Audio. We have to book that. So to help pay for that hotel cost and the travel, I'm asking for $30. 10 copies only. They're all numbered. It's the last chance to get this Passing Through. We're not going to repress the vinyl. As I said, we had those leftover records, and it would really be helpful if anyone wants to help us make this record. Essentially, helping us with the tour, helping us with the travel, and if you missed that EP, but that is indeed gone. This is the last chance to get it. So. That's really it. So, new EP, the details I'm not putting on Bandcamp. I was going to do it for Bandcamp Friday. Email me below. And when you email me, I will confirm that I have a copy for you. And we'll sort out the details. It will go through the Material Objects band account. So email me below. Get in touch. $30 plus $5 for shipping. And 10 copies. So, yep, any help with the tour would be great. I'll put those cities below that we're looking to help with. And, check out the radio show. And more details to come about our recordings in Chicago. I'll certainly be chronicling that as best I can. All right, other regular videos to come very soon. We've got lots of stuff on the docket here. See ya.